Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk 41. We're back here today in the long dark in our Pilgrim Difficulty for Noobs series. We're on episode 25. Pretty excited about that. 25 episodes in. I think we've gotten quite a lot explored, as we're trying to do here in this series. And a lot of good tips, a lot of good here we go. Basic gameplay tips and tricks and things and all of the good stuff. We've gone through quite a bit of stuff. And now we're doing the tails. Let's see. I need oil and some flour. There we go. Last episode we went to Hush River to the bunker. We did the bunker here. We were in Milton, by the way, if you didn't know. Also known as Mountain Town. I'm going to make a batch of rosehip pies. For myself here, let me see how my coffee flow is doing. Pretty good. I think I'll make like maybe 2 more cups of coffee. It doesn't matter, I guess. There we go. I just want to carry those with me. Grab these pies. Now the sun's coming up. I'm really not sure how I'm going to approach today because I still have a decent amount of fatigue. But I'm going to need to rest before we head out. Officially. And there's some stuff I want to write. So let's have a quick look in the fridge. Tons of goodies here. Stuff I could bring back with me. I don't think I'm going to bring them back much with me right now, honestly. I mainly need to focus on my carry weight and getting that down. Let's see, a spare axe we don't need. I'm going to take those fuses, though. Any wires? Oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted this cool looking thermos. Nope. Let's see. Yeah, we can leave the mushrooms behind. We'll take some of those with me just in case. I don't mind most of the stuff I'm carrying. Why am I so heavy? Can't all be food. Oh, I do have some wires. Good. Oh, no, I have... Yeah, maybe it is all food. I don't know. I put our canned hams down and our canned corns. They'll just, sit here until we, in theory, come back for them someday. Oh, I do have a ton of stuff on me. Okay. Okay. Right, so we don't need that. Yeah, I wouldn't even mind taking the flour with me, but we got some rocks to climb. Okay, yeah, 16 pieces of coal. I don't need all that coal. We're gonna need some of it though, so let's drop 6 pieces. 7 pieces. 6 pieces. So it gives me 10 pieces of coal, 4 cedar. I can grab sticks along the way. We got a couple books, some accelerant. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm even gonna just lose this extra accelerant. I don't want to get my food stores too low either. So let me double check that here in just a second. There we go. All right, yeah. So I got all the coffee. I got. Probably don't need this tea with me. I'll drop that. Got an MRE. A piece of meat. Probably eat that today though. I mean, I don't feel like I'm running around with anything I don't really. We could go ahead and fill up the. Lantern real quick. Grab some bullets. I don't think I have a pistol on me though. Yeah, I just heard my stomach growling. We're good on food. We can do pretty much what we want. We have level 5 cooking, so we can just kind of eat anything. I'll try to get rid of just a little bit of this junk food before we leave. Right there. Top that off a little bit. I might actually, let's see, do we have a, yeah, let's grab another soda. Ooh. Alright, how are we doing? 94 pounds. So we're going to bop outside now. I'm going to leave some stuff behind. We're just going to have to come back here. I'd like to bring the bear hide with me too, but I think I also need to be able to. I want a little room to pick some stuff up if need be. Right, I think I'll go ahead, and even though I like using up the, you know, worse Fire Striker, I think we'll take the better one with us. Let's see, matches look great. Okay. So we're going to do something I haven't done in a long time, you guys. And I'm going to head out to the Mystery Lake Basin, I think is what it's called. Or it could be the Mountain Town Basin or the Milton Basin. I think it's called the Mystery Lake Basin though. We'll see when we get there. I've only been there a few times. Cool, cool, cool. Anything on the porch? Oh, I got all that food, yeah. Anything... Oh, we should have taken care of that. Oh, well. I mean, that's just going to despawn over time eventually. Not exactly a beautiful day for a walk either, so... Anyway, normally... so anyway, we got the... Last episode, like I said, we got the... we get the little signal tower up there put together. And... Went and, like I said, I guess I gotta remember which ones these are. I think it's Hush River. I forget the little places that you go to. But anyway, so got that set up, got that taken care of, got the Aurora. Showed you guys how to get to the bunker. And we used our radio to locate it. I mean, I know where it is too, basically. Yeah, it's feeling kind of blizzardy. We might get beat up before we even make it to the house here. see anything out either. So again, there's usually the rabbits are here, but this field can have a bunch of deer in it sometimes. That's nice. You want to watch out for wolves all through here, though. No, yeah, I can see one. Or no, that's a stump, right? Yeah, that's a stump. Anyway, but yeah, they'll kind of come out from this way. They can be all the way up, by the barn. And they kind of patrol all around here, so you want to be aware. Oh, looks like we got some deer over there. I don't think that's new, though. But I was saying, I've only been to the basin a few times. Like, I went there, I think it's where I got one of them. I don't know if it was my first moose. It might have been. But I definitely got a moose there that I was super happy about. So I think it was definitely early days that I went there and hung out. I lived down there for a while until a moose showed up, and then I killed it, and then I stayed the 10 days to get the bag. So anyway, what did we leave around here? Some gross food. I might end up cooking it up, though. But let's go take a nap, basically. Oh, I hope the... Shoot. Let's see. What's in here? What does it decide is lost and found? I really don't understand that. We did come here before. Obviously, the door was unlocked, but didn't stay long. I'm a little concerned that I need to go back, unfortunately, to the house because I may need a rope. And it doesn't look like I left one around here. Just a quick check. Okay. So I'm going to look outside. I mean, I might have today might just be blown. We might have to leave in the morning. Ugh. You have to excuse me, I got a little bit of allergies. I do have the window open. It is nice here today. It's only supposed to get in the low 60s, so. Yay! Better than the 80s like it was last week. Let me check around back, because sometimes that's where the rope is. Oh, that's where I got the key. So, no. Alright, yeah, let's grab one of these, so that way I have enough fuses and wires. It just leaves, I need 2 pieces of scrap metal. Oh, well, alright, let's go see, let's just go over here. We're gonna go check out the spot where the rope is. Now, earlier, we're fine, we're in Pilgrim mode, obviously, but you always want to be careful and respectful. I do think there was a wolf up here. Or maybe I saw another stump. Who knows? Yeah, anyway, so sometimes the rope is hooked up for this climb, and other times it's not. We don't have enough. Plus, I think it's 2 rope climbs. There's this one and then another one. There's no way we got enough juice for that right now. But if I do need to get the rope, we'll just head back now. Oh, it's here. Perfect. Alright, so. Maybe we'll walk up here and we'll do some mapping. But here we go. That's our ultimate goal. And it is a place where you, I mean, it is a place where you used to be able to find a moose. I don't know. I don't remember seeing a moose sign anywhere else on the map. Honestly. Alright, so it just kind of extended the climb. So is the basin on here? Yeah. Assuming this is my climb down. So wow, it really opens up the whole map. Maybe a little bit back here and then this part over here. Interesting. So anyway, I'm going to go to sleep, get fully rested. We'll check the weather. We might go down there tonight. We might not. If the weather's good, we probably head down. There's a couple saplings. I'm not going to go grab those, and I'll leave them in the cabin over there, and that way we'll have a few more saplings on the ground here. The next time, you tell them, meh, meh. We'll grab that, throw that down. Like I said, we'll go to sleep. I'll just set it for 10 hours. We'll get up and we'll have a look. Not much else I can do but check the weather. Oh man. Anyway, how you guys doing? Hope you're out there having a good day. Hope you're doing what you want to do. Hope everything's going well. Pete's having a good day. Had a bit of a later morning than I was planning on, but whatever. We're here now. Alright, we have a few. There's probably some down there. But anyway, I just wanted to go back this way. I don't think I have a single long dark video. You know, I got a couple hundred out there you guys can watch if you if you ever get bored. Most of them are, you know, at least an hour to two. Some of them are even longer, so there's hours and hours. If you like that. I wish you could just sleep on the couch. Alright. Let's eat this, like, baked potato. Oh, no, we still got a little bit of this left, I guess. Get rid of that. Didn't get much out of that baked potato, did I? I think I got more out of my cattail. I know it'll be dark, but hopefully it's not, you know. Oh! That's interesting. I had an aurora last night. But I wonder, it's like, so I triggered the aurora last night. So I wonder if that has an effect. But I don't think I've been in, like I said, I haven't been in here in a long time when the power's on. I usually don't really stay out here much. I do think if you were going to live here, it's probably the better base, though, than Grey Mama's house. Especially, well, it depends. If you're playing on Pilgrim mode, just stay wherever you want. But if you want to have a little better situation with your hunting and wolf issues, you might want to be here. Milton itself isn't that bad. It's just the wolves, like, they love it there. And they'll walk, and again, I don't know if they've changed this or not, but they can literally, like, walk across, you know, the front porch of grandmother's house. And I'm definitely going to go for it. I mean, I got a gorgeous night. we can see. So as long as this kind of holds out, we're in good shape. I think we'll go down and then we'll probably, you know, we'll do some exploring. I'm hoping that see, I don't think I've even been to Spencer's farm yet. Which is a good thing, because there's probably some scrap metal there. And as far as the battery is concerned, I just gotta hope there's one there. I think listen, this is, you know, coming from somewhere in my brain. It could be true, it could not be true. But I think on Pilgrim mode, it's pretty much always there. Now, if we want, we can put we already got them on, our crampons on. Again, they don't help us do this any faster. They don't reduce our fatigue or anything. It does make that bar on the right with the little hand go down slower. So on a climb like you're climbing way up, if you wanted, you'd still have to take a rest here, but in case things got pretty bad, there are some options. Interesting. Alright. Climb number 1. Nice. Got a little cave right here. That's good. So climbing back up is good, so you'll have a good place to rest. You can stay out of the weather. I just don't ever think I've ever come back this way. Just grab this and head right back on down. I mean, the good news is that it wasn't much of a fatigue drain because it was all, we were climbing down. Pick up a few sticks. Yep, that looks amazing. If you're new, let's look at the clothing here. We've got a 52-degree warmth bonus. We can actually get warmer with either the improvised insulation, which will take us up to 56, or the ear wrap, which is 54. Ear wrap's good because it has a little bit of waterproofing, and these do not. Wow, it's been, like I said, it's been a long time since I've been here. So I'm not sure exactly. I think the ice is fine. Yeah. I remember wandering all over this. There's like a big lake area back here. We're walking into the wind, but remember, we're at least moving 25% faster. Look at a deer carcass. We're warm enough we could sleep in here tonight.
I think I can use this.
I don't think I can use that. It will be interesting. I don't know if there's any, like, memento type things down here. Well, I'm pretty sure that's, like, the only vehicle down here. Anyway, cattails were good, right? Alright, let's head out. Like, I'll try to kind of stick close to where maybe I can get away if the ice breaks, but I think all this is pretty frozen solid here. What is this? This is anything? Well, it might just be another way around. But yeah, this is fun. I haven't really, again, I don't really know this place very well. I know there's a nice cave that's living out there on the bigger part of the ice somewhere. And like I said, I know back in the day you could get a moose out here. I mean, I don't think that goes anywhere. Yeah, that's just snow. Well, maybe there's a dead body back here or something. That stuff doesn't always spawn. They don't always spawn in. They don't always spawn in the same places. Again, it looks like it, like I said, it looks like it just, I could have come that way or this way. I'm curious to see what's over this little hump here. This might be the cave. This looks familiar. Oh yeah, yeah. So this was my home for a while at one point. We got some coal in here. I always stayed out here, I don't think it was quite a, you know, it was probably at least 20 days, I would guess. What time is it? But anyway, we'll sit up here for this evening. Alright. Yeah, this part's familiar to me. As I recall, there's not a ton out here. I don't really think there's any actual, like, shelter. There's a busted house over here we can go take a look at. Yeah, here we are. Milton Basin. I don't know. Will that show up on the charcoal? Yeah. Alright, cool. Anyway. My point is, there's not a lot to it. One of the reasons I don't normally come here. Oh, Milton, Mountain Town, it's got plenty. Oh, I can probably get some birch bark over there. But I do think it's one of the prettier places. But I think we'll do a little exploring, a little mapping this evening.
I'll take it.
We are at the Hermit's Cabin. Oh, there's a snare. Lots of goodies laying around here. I think there's a stove in here too. Yep. Oh yeah, look, got a little cabinet for storage.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
What do these hold? 33 pounds? That's pretty good. I think these hold about the same. Yep. There's 66 pounds of storage right there. And a backpack. Or another 33. There's 99 pounds worth of storage just right here. You can throw some stuff in the med kit too. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. Hermit's Cabin. And then I can't remember if it's like here. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, we got another sapling. We'll grab that. We'll leave it in the cave. I know I left one back behind too, but we get a little stash put together. Now, if I remember correctly, I think the moose was over this way. Now, again, I didn't really look for the moose while we were here last time. We were sort of on a different, different mission set. I'm seeing lots of rose hips. There's mushrooms. There are mushrooms back at the cabin. Cattails, so I don't see any animals out tonight, but I mean, I do know that deer spawn back here, wolves spawn. I think wolves, yeah, wolves must spawn. And then, so yeah, I think this is our way out of here. I don't think there's anything else really much to this place. We'll do another charcoal, and I just want to see. Oh no, it might have just crashed, y'all. Oh, okay. Whew. uh, we just transitioned to the other place. That's all. Again, I'm pretty sure forlorn muskeg. Yep. I'm kind of curious as to where, though. Is this a climb? Nah. Alright. Yeah, I have no idea if it, like, I mean, we could be close to where I need to put the signal tower together. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We pretty much saw most of it. So, yeah, I'm tempted to keep moving. Marsh Ridge. Yeah, I have no idea where that is. Anyway, let me get down to, like, somewhere near the ice. See where I'm... try to figure out at least where I'm at. This looks like a rope climb over here. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing some mapping. But I don't want to waste the Aurora. Yeah, there's a rope climb here. No rope, though. Sometimes there's one laying by. But I think there's another way down. Ooh, I wish I... Where's the big mountain at? Alright. Well, let me see about finding a different way down. I think we'll drink a coffee real quick. Get a little of that fatigue reduction. I think I actually might need to go that way, but let's at least go look around here and see if there's another way down. I could try to billy goat it, I guess. I didn't take too hard of a look. Oh, I could do that for sure. So let me kind of, I'm by this rock here. All right. Yeah, I don't see one of the towers. I don't think this is the way you're supposed to go. I'm just gonna put that out there. I think we'll end up billy goating down in that other spot. It looked a little easier. Got some crazy wolves doing their crazy wolf thing though. Or I guess I could push up. As long as the weather stays good, you know. Doesn't matter too much. And the thing is, it could end, like I said, I could end up not having everything I need. The only thing, like I said, my biggest concern is the... Just go ahead and eat a pie, too. That way I stay above the 50% mark. Hey, look, we get an even better light show, though. Woo! Didn't look like anything back there. Wait, where is it at Spencer's? I don't think it's that tower though, is it? And I'm going to have to remember how to do this. Because I currently do not. But we can at least get stuff moving in the right direction. But yeah, I'm just going to run up here, make sure, we're not missing anything cool. Plus, if I go up a little bit higher and I do decide to map, at least I might be able to get a little more. Alright, that's just a cut through back to there. Alright, I mean, it looks like we're going somewhere. Oh, look, it's Musan. Wow. Or maybe it's just a weird tree. I don't know. Like, this is just, like, this isn't Musan. That, though... Well, there's some on the rock face, too. I'm not convinced. We'll look around for some more. What a wild place to put it. No, well, no, that's not it either. I would not think they would stick it way up here. That's not Musan either. I think that's just a weird-looking tree. Because, like I said, the marking was on the... There's a campfire here. Is this like I have to commit? Looks like it. That's kind of a drop. I guess I could do it here. Did I? Oh. Yeah. We're doing it here. Because I already committed. Let's see. Yeah. I still think we're going to take a drop. Hopefully it's not too bad. See if we can hug this little piece right here. There we go. Anyway. A forlorn could be tricky with the ice. Oh, there's a tower right there. Cool. I don't think it's the one I need, but there's one. New location, guys. A waterfall. That's a long run. Alright. I had a feeling it was safe, but, you know. Muskie, go get you. This would be brilliant if this was the tower I needed. A bunch of saplings back there to the left. Shortwave tower. It'd be weird to put it together tonight, though, because, I mean, I wouldn't want to. Like I said, I'm not convinced it's not the one over by Spencer's.
It'll be useful.
It might be useful. Ooh, perched that pretty quick, didn't I? Alright, do we see another tower? I mean, there's one over there. Oh, it's a laptop. He wasn't kidding. The old marsh goes on forever. Swallow me right up. Yeah. Oh, look, here's all the stuff you need. Again, let me double check. I'm pretty sure I got everything, but okay, yeah, it's 2 wires, right? Or is it 3 wires? I think it's 2 wires and 3 fuses. Well, now we got 3 of each. Right. Yes. Okay. Eh. It's not the tower I'm looking for. Oh, come on. Even though I'm eventually going to have to be up here to get where I need to go, I'd like to get down. Oh, this looks doable. Doesn't necessarily look like it's going to be another way up, though. Let's see if this goes anywhere. But yeah, there's some saplings right there. Looks like maybe some rose hips or burdock. Or ugly branch. Well, I mean, there's a little place to hide out in, I guess. Looks like another sapling maple. Yep. Well, we got a couple little things up here.
This'll come in handy.
Accelerant, some firewood. That looks a little sketchier. So we'll head back to that other spot. I think that one was looked pretty doable. Unless there's a path here. Oh. Snow's starting to come in. Ah, this is the same place. Okay. So yeah, I would say I won't be able to get back up this way. But with the weather changing, I'm definitely all for getting out of here. It's just getting really hard to see. I can't tell. So you got to be careful doing this because there'll be spots where it'll like force me onto the ice. And that's where we could run into some big problems. Like in here. I don't mind a broken ankle. Anyway, that's ice. That's ice. All right. Let's start maybe thinking about a cave. Maybe I'll walk over here. It kind of looks like there might be something over here. And I'd love to pull out, a torch or a lantern to help you guys see better, but it actually it makes it harder for me to see. I think we scored. Yes. Jesus. Just walked into a random cave pizza. Last time I did that, there was a bear asleep in it. Anyway, I really don't... sometimes the lantern is like your worst enemy. Torches definitely seem to work a little better. But yeah, we'll just cook one of these books. Even if it's foggy tomorrow, at least I'll have some sunlight.
Perfect.
Get some water going in case we're stuck here for a little bit. I don't think I have anything to read with me right now, unfortunately. Things I should have done. Oh, I did. I was like, man. Whew. Oh, got the whetstone. I guess I could put, I mean, how does that work? I don't know if that makes a difference. But I don't really need them to be warm or anything. I just... Well, I got the stupid thermos on me. Might as well throw the stuff in there. Top off our tanks here. Like I said, I want to have a nice little batch of water laying around. Now we're also someplace where there are a ton of these, so I'm not overly concerned about food. Well, there it is. Yeah. I had a feeling. I got pretty lucky. So I'll have a quick look around, make sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, the light off the torch is just so much better. And I swear some regions are darker than others. But I don't want to get caught without having, like a terrible day, terrible evening. Hopefully by the morning the blizzard will be over. Should be, but in case it's not, we're still good there. And then, it could be just complete fog, which I'd really rather not. It's fine. Campfire wasn't making a move. I just accidentally hit the wrong button. Alright, well, I'm going to leave you with... I'm going to go take a quick break. I'll be back in less than 2 minutes, but I'm going to leave you with this nice fireside crackling and horrendous blizzard outside. All right. Topped off my soda. Let's see. A bit more water. It's probably enough. Oh, yeah. So we're fine. I'll drop some of it. For now. And then pick up my stuff. And yeah, I'm just gonna hit sleep for like, I don't know, 6 hours. Nice. I'm pretty well rested. Cool. And we got a clear day. So that should help tremendously. But I just want to point out, I didn't really know this cave was here. Right? And Muskeg uh, is a bit confusing to me, even as many times as I've been here. Okay? I get lost here to this day. So, you know, I can't always vouch for like some of the, like here, Bleak Inlet, I'm just not very familiar with. I know how to get everything I need to do in Bleak Inlet done. Anyway, we're still sort of headed in the same direction as that other tower. I usually, for me, pretty much the Spencer family homestead is like how I gauge like the railroad track coming in from Mystery or Broken, and are my orientation on that part of the map, and like Spencer's is my orientation for the back part. So I'm a little torn. It looks like I might be down here towards the actual water level. But I'm only a little curious. of what's back here. So looks like a bunch of deers back here. That's what it looks like. Anyway, I was just looking for a rope or a way up. I don't see any of that. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of glad that it's working out this way because, again, I'm getting an opportunity to show you guys, like, something I don't actually normally put in, a lot of my videos. Now, have I gone goofing around in Forlorn before? Yes, but it's been a long time, too. It's kind of nice. Kind of refamiliarize myself, too, with the area. What do we got going on back here? It could be a way to another place. Oh, we made it to the railroad tracks. Okay. So, that's Broken Railroad? I think. Or unless that's the red train car up there. And that's mystery. Oh. Well, there you go. We're at the... We goofed around until we get to the... That's weird, though. That means I probably passed it. Right? Or did I come from this direction? I came from that direction. Alright. I want to go that way. About noon. Anyway, we're going to cruise up to the red train car. I'm just going to see if I left some scrap metal there. There's a tower. I don't think that's my tower, though. Again, I'm not sure if I want to even assemble it right now. I might just head out to Spencer's and check the bunker. Anyway, there's probably scrap metal here. Because one of the forges is here in Muskeg. So the other reason for me to go to Spencer's is that there's a good chance there's scrap metal laying around there. Like, I'm positive there is. Yep, left all kinds of goodies over here. There's the hammer. I could take it with me and drop it off. But I can also forge pretty much anywhere right now. I go to Broken Railroad too. Alright, let me grab these. We got that. That. I don't think they'll cure in here, but whatever. Alright, what to do? So if I remember correctly, all I did last time was basically hug this wall until I found a way up to get to a tower. I don't think the first tower is the right one. Or, excuse me, the correct one. And then, I do remember there being some treachery along the ice. But my thinking is, like, if I do find it, I could turn it on. But I might have to either make this a two-part video. Because I don't remember where to go after that. I know it's, you know, I don't think it was that far away. I don't know, maybe this is the right one. It looks like there's a little tower right next to it. Well, if you haven't guessed, we're going to go find out. But, you know, to be completely forthright, we're probably going to end up... well, I'll probably just look it up on my phone. Oh, I think the last time I watched a video... before I attempted it. Oh, hey. I don't know if it was Bashrobe or Zachnafane. Probably one of those two, though. I will say this. I'm thinking of a future episode, though, that we can do in the series that'll be good. Because once we get the Signal Tail stuff done, I mean, there's still, like, Pilgrim stuff I want to show you guys. We're going to walk close. We're going to be looking for a rope. Hopefully. I don't know if it's going to be nearby or not. If I need to find, you know, backtrack or whatever. It'd be nice if it was just a rope right beside it. But I don't think it's going to be that kind to me. Yeah, nah. It does look like you can billy goat down pretty easily, though. Alright, so yeah, so now we're getting to some of these places where we got to be careful. It might be easier for me to run this. Alright, so we're going to put our crampons back on. This will give us just a little more time on the ice. But you can see it immediately started to crack. But yeah, this might be the one. Unless I was looking at this tree. Which very well could be the case. Because I want to say I don't think it was the first one. Anyway, shore footing will also help us with springs. We might still get one walking on the edge like this, but that's alright. The only thing I mean, I got the pies and the coffee. I'm a little wondering about fatigue, though. Yeah. This looks like a good place to stick a climb, a rope climb or something. And right there, it almost looks like I could go up. I don't think I can, though. Maybe this back section. Let's see. I don't see a rope yet. Let's see. Oh, that stopped me right there. I thought I was going to be able to get up further. I think this is a waste of time. Okay. There we go. Again, you know, this could be completely an exercise in futility and a complete waste of energy. I know, Astrid, but we want to get you some coffee and things like that. Let's take a good look around. There goes bunnies and birds, I think. Yeah, just bunnies. Scary though, wasn't it? Arr. Yeah, he's gonna eat all them rabbits. Sucks to be you guys. Yeah. Alright, let's go have a quick look, see if there's anything here. I don't think so. But that's okay. I also think it's good to, you know, show you guys sometimes, like, hey, the places that don't work. But I do see it. I think it is up here. It's called Muskeg Overlook. Now the next question is, do I have all the things that I need?
Never know.
Oh!
Could end up being useful.
Look at this. Too bad I don't need it, but... Alright, let's go ahead and throw in some of this stuff. Yeah, I'm really trying to decide. I mean, I don't know where else I'm going to go, though. Not really a place to hang out here. It kind of is a good time of day. It would mean, though, 3 auroras in a row. Alright, there's the battery, so there's 1 wire, 1 fuse.
Harry.
So it's a good thing I brought the other parts. But like I said, I think the battery here is always here on Pilgrim. I'm sure on Air Delivery you gotta go dig up one of those batteries. They have stuck in some of the varying places around. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and throw the switch because it's gonna be an Aurora tonight anyway. It is getting foggy though, that's a little annoying. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna keep moving. I'm pretty sure I just need to keep kind of doing what I'm doing. And that's kind of hugging this wall and keeping in the same direction. Jesus, everywhere I go, this wolf is eating something and growling. Beat it, dude. He's out here massacring all the rabbits. Fun. Alright. Well, I was a little... I gotta be honest. I was getting a little concerned about the calories. But I'm happy about having that MRE now. Dude. I don't want him to accidentally run into me because I think that'll trigger it sometimes. Okay, so I think... Again, I'm a little... I might check this here in just a second. But I think I just keep going this way. And then my next opportunity to go up, basically, I think I need to go up. Nothing back here, right? No. So we'll do that for a minute. Let's see if I can get lucky. Let's drink a coffee real quick. Oh, yeah. All right. Keep that energy up. Now, I tell you what I think is interesting, right? So, Glimmer Fog will give you insomnia, right? But drinking coffee and staying up for days and just drinking coffee and pies does not. All right, so I think this is where I want to go. Oh. It's a trick. But the main reason I want to walk into this cave is to get a save. It's been a long time. We've done quite a bit. There we go. Hopefully this is fairly straightforward. Sure. Let's see. I haven't even been looking around for anything. Keep an eye out for a few more flares, I suppose. Coal. I'll probably try to find the exit and sleep. Well, there we go. And just hang out until the Aurora kicks in. Oh, there's a bed back here. And, I mean, honestly, a dead end's a little bit nicer because at least I know I need to go this way. There we go. I was going to say, there's no coal in here. Oh, wait, what? Did I miss a turn or something? Okay. It said leave forlorn musket. Like, it's not just a dead end. Oh, here we go. Okay. Noob mistake. But again, this isn't a place that I visit very often, so this is pretty cool. A little info for the next round. All right, what do we think? I'm guessing the crawly hole. Ooh, a big cave. Grab a couple of these. Like I said, we're going to have to kill some time, so we'll probably end up having a fire, making some water. And hanging out for a bit. Now, I'm curious if these two routes connect. I'm going to say probably. And so I would assume it's from this way. We're going to go this way. All right. So let's pop outside and see where we're at. Hopefully it's in the right place. I think I did it right. I hope I did it right. All right, pretty sure I did it right. Because, yeah, Bleak Inlet is, I believe, where it's supposed to be. All right, so we're just going to go in here. Right back in here. Get the same on this end. We'll set up a little fire and make a little water, hang out for a bit, catch some Z's, and wait for the Aurora to kick in. We'll save the book just in case we do have an emergency.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Oh, yeah.
Dump that. Let's get some fire going. Do the things with the stuff. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to have, I think, a little snack. Not too much. We are going to get some rest, but I'd like to. We'll just have to see how it goes. We'll have another all-night aurora, so I should hit this bunker, try to get back, and then from here, I guess, try to get to Spencer's. I'll do this one. Grab my gear. Get a little nap going. Uh, I don't see the bright green. Maybe we'll just for the, you know what, I can use the extra rest. We'll just sleep for another hour. That looks better. Okay. Yeah, I really don't remember the way to this one, so we're just actually gonna have to use the radio. I mean, hopefully some of it like kicks in as I'm walking along. I don't remember this being too difficult. I'm picking my brain. I think the most difficult one to find was the one we just did back in Pleasant Valley. All right, so let's get the thing out. Hmm. To say I'm a little concerned is not even close. Is if I don't get to this place tonight, I'll have to wait for a random aurora, and that is gonna suck. All right, let me double check. Gotta leave the stream for a minute. All right, tails. Here. All right, Blake Inlet's on here. Oh wait, but is it? No, I don't want a video. Yeah, there's bad. It's like just recommending Bash Rogue's video. I just can't get. Just list like where. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. I mean, it's this sucks. We're gonna wander around just a little bit, see if I can get a signal. Like I said, I'm a little concerned that I don't have anything on here. But the truth is, if you want to get the signal in Pleasant Valley, you do have to kind of walk around for a bit to get it. I just don't know. I don't want to spend my time walking in the wrong direction. Oh. Okay. That's weird. I just literally ran across this stupid ice. I can't walk over this piece right here. Okay. Good. Although this ice situation isn't. Here, let me think. Why is that glowing like that? I mean, that's where I need to go back to, so I'm not going to be too upset about it, but okay. There it is. I see a weird pile of snow. Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh. Alright. Bunker found. And with some time to spare, too. I'm pretty happy. Anyway, let's get in here and see if there's any goodies. Read the important materials. And advance our tale. So after this, it's back to wherever, Forsaken Airfield. Ugh. Oh.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Got the Aurora. Might as well use the flashlight. Save myself some fuel.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, the good thing is you don't really need much more. Oh, look at that. Nice. It's called the old-fashioned Parker because it's good.
think I can use this.
You know. Whoops. Anyway, more canned ham and corn, yay. It'll be here someday if I ever come back, which I probably won't, so. Alright, any books? Do we see any books, any literature, things that we need to... clipboards, things we need to read, etc.? No? Oh, I bet it's back here. Yeah, there we... Oh, that's just a book. Here we go. Alright, let's turn this off. Ladies and Jacobines, I know you're excited for this. Here you go.
Session 5, Project Medical Officer interviewing Patient 7. Let's visit the second instance again. First occurrence. What do you remember?
The sun was out, but it was cold at the river's edge. There was a group of us that day. Lots of laughing, yelling. Some were in our heads. No one was getting in the water. I guess I liked being first. I didn't even jump, just slipped in quietly away from everybody. The water was clear, but bitter cold. I thought the bottom was closer. My head went under right away. God, I was a lousy swimmer. No one noticed me struggling in the deep pool.
Carry on from where you were last session. Find the ending sequence. What do you see?
My hand reaching for a flat gray stone at the water's edge. I grabbed it. I pulled my head out of the freezing water. A breath. The sun shining through the trees. Above us was the sun out? I thought the rain. No. I don't know. That wasn't it.
Keep hold of that image. It's okay if it fades a little. Breathe. Try going again. Second instance.
Sorry, y'all. Alright, yes. What they said. Very important things. I don't think I need any more fuses and stuff, do I?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Anyway, a bit of leather. Yeah, just not much, is there? Got some tools. Now, interestingly enough, I guess we'll be going to Sundered Pass at some point. So we'll end up getting the, oh, okay, there's some possible loot anyway. No, here's my other book.
I'll take it.
Actually, I will take it. I'm not sure how I'm doing on bandages.
The mine is a real shithole. If my job is to shepherd the men, then their job is to keep the roof from landing on all of us. But this week we found a decent chamber to start building Rudiger's gadget. Teams 1 and 2 are with the program, but on shaky ground. Team 3 is getting volatile again. And while it's unclear what they have planned, I've called for additional security to fly in immediately. The medical officer has been conducting alignment interviews and has made some troubling observations. I'm still considering the implications, both for the men as well as project viability. My hope is that the crew can keep their shit together long enough to finish Phase 1, and we can get out of this godforsaken place. It's starting to get to me.
Let's see, got a bedroll. Not in bad shape, honestly. I mean, nothing too exciting. A bit of leather. You know what? I am going to start collecting some of these wires because I can use them for fishing. Now that I've done this, all this. Yeah. I think that's it, right? Here we go. Use repair transmitter network to search forsaken airfield for signs of additional bunkers. Yeah, okay. Cool. All she wrote, folks.
Best be prepared for anything.
I'll grab a canned ham. When we get to Spencer's, we'll eat it in celebration. As always, I always like to let people know you can break these crates down and you may find something. You may not. I was just thinking about it. I keep saying I got my blizzard proofing on, but we don't. Because it's a straight up Pilgrim playthrough. It is. You can go back to episode 1. You'll see. Alright. Yeah. Let's head back. Now, I was thinking about it. And I think one of the things we'll do in this series eventually is we'll go to Bleak and make bullets. I say it like that because it's kind of a pain. Truthfully, it really is. Like where we're at now, this is kind of interesting. So there's a couple ways to get into Bleak, but this way right here that we came, right? There's a bunch of stuff over there, like a big, I don't know what it is, facility. But what you need to do is come in from a different way, because you need to get up there first. Get a code, then come down here. And to do that, we have to go through, whatchamacallit? What's the transition? Let me see. I need to be able to run. This doesn't look too bad. Ugh. I can't come up with it right now, but the transition between Mystery Lake and Coastal Highway. But to do it, you need 2 ropes. I mentioned before, we've already collected the ropes. Alright, let's do a coffee. Alright. And a pie. There we go. Let me get a nice fat little bonus, and then, I don't know how long the coffee lasts, like an hour or so, I think. Fatigue reduced, yeah, an hour. So at least for the next hour, we're getting like interloper type energy drain, or even lower. Well, that's it. It was way easier than I thought, you guys. I was really concerned there for a bit. Because I really, like I said, man, I've only done... Man, I guess I've only done this one once.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I've only ever done this once. The Muskeg Tower, that is. Or the Bleak Inlet Tower. Yeah, I've actually only completed the Tales in one playthrough one time. And even then, I didn't really complete them because it was before they finished up. I did go back to Forsaken Airfield, get the balaclava and the holster. I mean, the holster will be nice, especially since I'm running around with Vaughn's rifle, which is already a lighter weight, rifle. I'm not going to do any extra exploring. I want to get to Spencer's before the Aurora kicks out. Basically before, morning. But I'm sure there's goodies in this cave that I'm skipping. But I mean, truthfully, what else? We got the best synthetic gear in the game, right? It's this way. And, right? Because at first I was confused. That's right. And then, so as warm as we can possibly be. We get the highest carry weight you can get unless you eat a pie. With the gear we have. And I got a ton of food on me, actually. I got a little too much on me now, but easy peasy lemon squeezy, y'all. Ladies and jackalpines, boys and squirrels. People of all types and ages. We have done the first part of the Tales, right? So, or I guess it's really kind of like the second part, because you got to go to Forlorn, or Forsaken, turn the beacon on. I guess that's kind of one, and get the walkie-talkie.
Yeah, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
And you got to get out here and turn these little satellite stations on. And then we got to get back to Forsaken.
Yeah.
But now I really want to get to Spencer's and show you guys where that forge is. But there's also a bunker here, or Prepper's Cache, and we were going to check that and see if it's a jackpot or not. I don't think we found a jackpot stash yet. If you're like, Pizza, what are you talking about? So we got 9 bunkers, right? And out of those 9 bunkers, 3 of them are like full of gear. There's like a, was it a cave? There's like a medical bunker. Like, I would call it, I mean, they call it the gun bunker, but I would call it more of like a hunter's bunker. And then one that's focused mostly on food. But they all have, like, you can still find rifles and pistols in there. You can find skins and hides. You can, food and high-end gear. No bear, at least. Now, if you don't know about the flashlight, I don't usually carry this around, but we found one during an aurora, and that's when they're useful. And if you notice, so when I turn it on, if you look to the right, at the bottom right, there's a battery icon, and you can see the bar draining. But if you turn it off, the aurora like recharges the battery. So it's a nice little handy thing, I guess. Sometimes I don't really use them that much. Like I said, it's not something I use very often. But in this instance, like I said, if I happen to come across one during the aurora, and I happen to be somewhere where I could use a flashlight, well, then, you know, I usually pick them up and use them. Come on, a little further. There we go. And we are almost to Spencer's. I mean, I think this counts as part of it. Probably go hit the bunker tonight too, just to see what's up there. Kind of get set up. I mean, honestly, if we do everything fast enough, I might head back out tonight. Because again, it's an all-night aurora, at least until the early morning hours. We can always get wind, which of course would be annoying, but that's all it would be. Here, we'll play this flashlight. I can see pretty well. I don't know if you guys can see pretty well. But you want to look around. This is like part of the homestead. I guess this is where more of like their little cottages, their little houses. It was like a little, I guess it was like a very Virginia kind of redneck thing. Which is normal here. It's just where like you've got a big piece of property, but you've got like the grandparents on one end, you know, the parents on another end, you know, grandkids over here. And they all have their own little houses or trailers or whatever, but they all, you know, live on the same basic piece of property. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Muskeg, by the way, another place where it's just like absolutely stunning. I'm gonna try to get a screenshot. Sometimes the nighttime ones are a little hard to see. Even with an aurora. Oh, dead guy. Oh, he's got a pistol. Actually, take that.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Alright, sorry, I didn't mean to leave you on that macabre note there, but... just my allergies trying to kill me again. But I will tell you a little secret about this place. So, again, my Pilgrim new players, and even more, here we are, Old Spence Family Homestead. Even some of you more advanced players, there's enough sticks in these bushes to get the fire up in here to about 144 degrees. I think that's the max you can get it to. And then you can put your coal in. And so it saves you a significant amount of coal for starting up the furnace. I usually gather up about 100 sticks, somewhere between 75 and 100. It usually gets warm enough. But here we are now. Normally, and when we leave, we're going to go across the ice. I'm going to take you guys out, hopefully on a nice day, across the ice, so you can see how to get out of here. But I want to point out this place is great. There's usually a jacket here.
This'll come in handy.
I mean, if you're playing Pilgrim mode, even Stalker mode, it could be a Mackinac, it could be Expedition jacket, sometimes ski pants. So, you know, there's usually something good. And even if you're just like,
This stuff will come in handy.
I really just need a jacket, if you can get here, there's usually a jacket here. Oh, and we got a flight jacket too. Also, and at 96%, so very nice. A lot of times there's a hammer here. And boots. And the hammer, it can be laying around outside. Let me drop some firewood and whatnot. Alright, good enough for now. We get the Travois. But I want to point out, anyway, you may need to have the forge running. Anyway, there's usually enough coal. You need 7 pieces. If you're not going to use the stick trick. It's 7 or 8 pieces. Boom. And there's more out back here. But I want to point upstairs. Now, if you break these crates down, this is actually worth it. Oh, we'll take this. Oh, look, we got a pair of climbing socks. Very nice. But these crates have both dog food, or what, like the runs up here, I think, have lighter fluid. And then the one downstairs, I think one of them has dog food in it. So there's a bunch of cans of dog food you can find in Pilgrim mode. Let's see, we got some tools, we got a bunch of firewood. Interloper, I mean, maybe you get like 1 can of dog food, you know. Hopefully. Alright, we got some other things to do while we're here, but right now, while we got it, I'm going to go ahead and just head up the hill and look at the bunker. I'll show you guys where the bunker is. So here we are at Spencer's. There isn't any interior here. You have to live in this shelter, so it can be very cold. It can be very difficult to try to get here early game if you don't have the right kind of gear. Now, if you do come here to forge, I often come here to forge. Well, it's literally like one of my favorite places to forge. Gosh, this looks so good. Look at that. But anyway, yeah, this is one of my favorite places to forge. Bring coal, bring a bunch, bring coal. There's a ton of sticks around, but bring sticks, bring firewood, because you may need to keep that fire stoked, like, literally all night. Now, when you're forging, that's not a big deal. I would recommend trying to make as much as you can in one go. So if you're trying to make a hatchet, a knife, or better yet, 2 hatchets, 2 knives, well, then you might need to split it up. And I would go for like 10 or 20 arrowheads. The 10 arrowheads is like 10 hours on its own. So 20 hours for 20 arrowheads, I think. Or no, I think you get 2 per scrap metal. So yeah, I think if you want 20 arrowheads, it's 10 hours. Ooh. 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 We got our first full bunker. And we got the good hunter's revolver. Bro! That is super lucky. Alright, we'll take that. For sure. We'll lose the pistol I just picked up. We'll see if it does it have any bullets in it. No. Oh, this is fantastic. Look at all this stuff. Well, now, I don't know if we're going to loot too much of it. We'll take that archery back. We do have a travois, so we can get some stuff out of here. We're going to go through all the containers and everything. I just kind of seeing... Oh, so, yeah. All right, so we got the hunter's pistol. This is obviously a hunter's bunker. It can look different because it could be in literally a different bunker, right? It's not always this bunker that can be the hunter's. Oh, there it is.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Not too bad, not too bad. A bunch of arrows. Snare. But this is what's great about this one. We've got tons of pelts that are already cured guts. I'm betting there's a drawer somewhere. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, a book and a mag lens.
This stuff will come in handy.
89% on the mag lens. I think mine's already... Yeah, it's 100%. I love opening these and they have stuff in them. Cooking pot. That could come in handy. I've been trying to think about whether I wanted to get one. You can decorate in here, by the way. I'm just not going to because it breaks the game. Ooh, what do we got? Yeah, see, there's always like the best gear in here. Now I have 2, right? Yeah, I'm in good shape. Work pants, also really good, especially early game. Lots of food. There's probably stuff in the crates. Oh, you know what? Sometimes this... I was gonna say, sometimes like the skins and stuff are on the wall. Alright, well, let's see what's in the boxes. Oh, another snare? Nice.
I'll take it.
So, accelerant, matches. Good to go there. The only thing these places really lack are, like, they don't... Oh. This is what I'm talking about. That's why I like the Hunter's cache. I think the Hunter's is my favorite.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, I hit the... I hit the ladder instead of the box. Oh, I got decisions to make. Alright, let's see what else we got here.
This'll come in handy.
Junk. Box of drugs. Nothing. Ah, I did it again! What is with this stupid box? It's really irritating me. Anyway, I want to grab some of this stuff. I want to get the guts and, like, the, some of the skins and stuff. Yeah, I'm getting that stuff. So I'm going to try to get out with as much as I can. I mean, you're probably going, oh, fill up your pockets. You got the Travoy, sort of. All right. Search metal container.
Well, this stuff will come in
It's
handy.
more of this. Yeah, we'll cut on that. I'll take the energy bar. Yep. All right. Now, the one thing I'm kind of wondering, a lot of times you can stack matches in these places. You see how they're already stacked? It's 24 for 81%. What is this one at?
I think I can use this.
Oh, 82. Anyway, occasionally you're able to stack them. So, I'm a little disappointed. I was really hoping for a box full of... I really want all this stuff. Alright, we're grabbing this stuff.
I'll take it.
Alright, 2 good arrows, 1 bad arrow. Let's grab these snares. Oh, look at this box of sodas. That's cool. Yeah, let me grab a couple of these for down
I'm not sure
below.
I can carry much more.
Get these. Nice set of tools. I was like, there's something on the
Nobody needs this
bench.
anymore.
Oh, hacksaw. Very good. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, definitely check the walls. Like I said, sometimes there's deer skins like hanging on the walls that you can grab. That's fine. Let's grab this cooking pot. I'm going to take that down. Look at this picture. I really want to go into build mode and grab that picture, but I'm afraid it's going to break everything. Is that another... Oh, it's more film. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with everything. I mean, obviously I want to get the rest of this stuff, and especially this, like a spare fisherman's sweater, I'm totally cool with. Also, there can be a rifle on the shelves. Don't forget to check those. But we got the hunter's pistol, which is really like the best thing. So, yeah. That and the guts and the hide and all that stuff, it can all come in handy. There's a workbench here. I will say, and hopefully, we find another cache that has some more in it. Even sometimes, like if it's not the hunter's cache, you can still find a box that have like a wolf pelt, some like some deer skins, rabbit skins, etc. But I think what I'm going to do is let's grab another cup of coffee. Yeah, I wanted to get that in before my thirst, so I can start working my thirst down again a little bit. And then we'll do the pie. There we go. Get some rad special effects going on. And we're going to head back to Spencer's. We're going to kind of like cycle through everything, see what I want to, move from here. Like, I don't need to leave a lot. It's not that far from our base. I mean, Mystery Lake is really close by. So, coming back here is not a big problem. Which is why I left the majority of that stuff in that bunker. Because I can just come back at another time. Really shed my weight, you know, before I come here. With the plan to leave out here heavy, so. But we can at least get some of the stuff down here. And some of the stuff we'll take with us to the red train car. So it's just a little closer. I can still run, though. So right there, you know, I got everything I need to forge right here all ready to go. So next time I come here, if I want to come here to forge, I can. All right. In the meantime, let's see what kind of food we can drop, because I've got a ton of food. We'll leave these gross sodas. Why not? Okay, that's pretty good. Some stuff we're just gonna throw straight up in this locker, because it's not like it's gonna go bad or anything. So yeah, we can get these saplings in there. These guys are fine for now. Actually, let's take them with me. We have a couple pieces of cloth. Stick those in there for now. We'll grab 8. I think I'll take the rest of this stuff up to the red train car from that stuff. I got quite a few of these. That's pretty good. Let's leave a hacksaw here too. Although it might not be bad to take one with me, will it? Oh, we're fine. Officially done with this.
This'll come in handy.
Anyway, I'm just, there's just not, you know, a bunch of stuff that's really helpful to leave here. It's better to take it with me, so I'll probably just do that. I think everything else is fine. Yeah, too bad about that leather jacket, but let's grab 2 more coal, and there's a safe here. You can either break down the crates inside to get to it, but if you come back here, oh, it's gone. Oh, it's part of the glitch. It's glitched out. Anyway, a lot of times there's a safe here, but there's been a bug where all the safes are disappearing, so there it is. Alright, let's move on out. Now this place is a great place, but it's also super dangerous, covered in wolves. They'll come right up to here, okay? So remember, keep them fires going. Anyway, we're gonna bug. I'm hoping to get through this without hitting the fog, but it looks like it might be switching to fog. If that's the case, we might just go back and like crash for a little while and see what happens. All right. Give me props, y'all. We've been rocking for a minute. I'm going to quickly run and grab some more soda. My water bottle is crashed. I'm like drinkless and I can't be. So give me just a second. I'll be right back. Like I said, usually it's like 2 minutes or less. All right, decisions, decisions, decisions. I just want to check this little house. There's a little dresser in here.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
And sometimes you can find some really nice clothing in it. We also got a little bit more coal and some firewood. You might find a little bit of junk food sometimes. Gosh, I'd really rather do this. Alright, let's go. Let's take a nap. Hopefully it'll be clear when we wake up. Because it's like dark and foggy, and I feel like that's not fair to you guys to show you a slightly complicated way out of here. Anyway, so we'll crash out for a few hours. Hopefully we get some decent weather. We'll get our fatigue up. And hopefully that'll help me with the save me a little bit on coffee and pie for our adventure here. That's probably going to do it. I don't want to be too full or too thirsty. Oh, let's try like just for like 4 hours. Who knows? Maybe the sun will come up and burn off the fog and we have a beautiful day. And no. Just really foggy. I mean, it's not too bad. What do you guys think? What do I think? There's no guys right now. I mean, it's not too difficult. My only concern is, you know, it's fog. It could get worse. Well, I think we're going to go for it. Anyway, super happy to find a full bunker. A prepper's cache, I should say. Can be a big help later on in our playthrough. I was looking at these boats. A lot of times there's a little plastic container.
I think I can use this.
It'll probably be ruined by the time we get back here. A lot of times this little hut has some scrap metal in it. Oh, so we got feathers and a dead guy. Yeah, so we got some scrap metal. Like I said, there's generally like enough firewood, coal, and scrap metal for you to head this way and, you know, be good to forge.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Ooh, take that sewing kit though. Now, best way to get across the ice is run. Doesn't mean it's going to crack on you. But in Forlorn Muskeg, do not trust the ice. Bad news, folks. Bad news. But I do believe this region, unless one of the newer regions has more, has the most cattails anywhere than any other region in the game. Honestly, I think there's like 1,500 of them or something like that. Always check this little back area. It looks like some firewood. Sometimes you can find, looks like we got what? Some accelerant. We got a mag lens.
I'll take
Pretty
it.
nice. Huh? We'll set up right there. We got a dead deer. Well, I'm going too, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm going too far to the right. Yeah, let's go this way. It's over here by this log. I got a little off. But you want to be careful because, like, in some places it's fine. And in others, not so fine. I usually come by this thing. I think I'm doing this right. Please be safe, ice. I tell you, I hate fog on this map. It always messes me up. We'll get there eventually, though. I hope you see these little wolfy boys in front of me. We got a whole pack. What's up, fellas? Now you can see, I've already picked those other ones, but because I'm behind this guy and he's getting ready to a woo, if you were ever looking to take anybody out, you know, there's your moment. But if you're in their line of sight or the wind's blowing their way, they're going to pick you up a lot sooner. Now, I believe this pistol is the one that fires, like, you can shoot more accurately from further away. There, by the way, right there, is our power lines. We're looking for those. So that's the railroad track. And you might be able to see the outline of the red train cars right there. That's where we're going. So I'm glad the wolves popped in. I can show you there's a bunch of wolves around here. And then, of course, I've mentioned this before, but not in this video. Bear loves this whole area. Let's say that was really low. That was on me. I saw him running and I was like, I gotta take this shot or don't. Lots of cattails. Like I said, these snow patches are fine. Even though I know this is safe, I still run. Just be careful in Muscade. The ice is not to be trusted, people. Wait. All right, let's get our weight down. I guess we're going there, aren't we? Yeah, I should probably keep those. Okay, yeah, they didn't do anything. I'm just gonna stick them in this container for now. And we're at 92, that's not too bad. We don't really need a lot of stuff along the way except for, you know, food and water, which we have a lot of. Yeah. I'm gonna take these snares. I don't know why this stuff isn't showing up here, but we're just going to stick it in this container. All right. So I think what I'm going to do, I mean, we got the juice. You know, I'm wondering, maybe we do like a partial crossing towards the transfer pass. I know it's a long video, but I'm thinking more of like time of day. Do I really want to break off the Broken Railroad? I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm still thinking. There's the bear. You know, I just don't know. It's like, it's a lot of ice. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Woo. Got him again. Woo, look at that long shot. Get out of here, dude. A rifle score. Now, I was like, if I drop him, I'll sit here and I'll fool with him for a minute. But if not, at least he's out of the way. And I just get on my merry way with two little bumps up on my rifle score. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's like I got all this daylight. I have a pretty linear path. Okay, coffee I can drink, pie I can eat, and more to make. I think what I'll do. Let me see how let's get the Broken Railroad, get to where I need to make a decision, and then I'll make a decision. All right, I quit talking about it. But yeah, I'm just thinking, I mean, you know, it might be, it's about time for an episode. But the hard thing is, on these days, it's like, oh, I got good weather. You know, we're in the noon time. So I mean, not only warm and not snowing, but it's actually clear and nice. So I'm thinking maybe I go past Broken Railroad. Oh, we got fog here. And get to like the tunnel area. Well, once I get the save, we'll call it a video. I can crash there, sleep there, do whatever I want once I get there. There's just nothing really I need to go that I can think of to the maintenance place for. And so it's like, you know, the way to look at it is like this, Pilgrim Noobs. What am I going to expend in energy? Right. Going all the way to the maintenance place. You know, I'm pretty sure I have food, water, everything I need there. So I'm killing time, reading book. Usually wolves down here. Looks alright. Oh, this one down there eating a rabbit. This ice is safe. You can go down there. Sometimes there's a dead body or a backpack. But I think we already checked it in a previous episode. In fact, I'm pretty positive. But anyway, so yeah, I goof around tonight. Get up in the morning and then expend energy. See, this is where it gets tricky. Leaving from the maintenance area to get back to the road to get out of Broken Railroad, when I could just continue on my path now and not expend the energy and the time. It also cleared up here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to keep shooting until we get to the place where I can go inside and save. And then we'll get the save and I'll call it a video. But you guys, if you followed the series, you know, we've been down this path before. This is where we had to go to get the radio. Wolves in here, right? You want to be careful. We've been back there, right? Deer carcass, etc. You can go down, you can go straight across. I feel like you're more likely to run into the wolf if you stick to the railroad tracks. So usually I go down here. I think there were some mushrooms down here. We probably already picked them. We got another body or carcass. Oh. I was like, really? No feathers? Okay. But yeah, we're just going to keep shooting right through here. Yeah, I mean, depending on how things work out, like I said, we're going to end the episode once we get to where I need to go. But next episode, I mean, I'll probably pick up on the same day. Honestly, and try to get all the way to the transfer pass. But yeah, that's where we could turn right and go down there and spend the day. But not today. It's too nice. But yeah, I mean, we, in theory, basically. And I don't even know, how long have we been up? I mean, we've taken a couple naps, I guess, right? Yeah, I slept a couple times. But, I mean, we have been... we were in Milton. Yeah. I had to think about it. It's how long ago I started this video. Yeah, we were in Milton at Grey Mama's house. And a run. Yep, we went to Grey Mama's house. And then we went to the Basin, Muskeg. A complete wrong side of Muskeg for what I was trying to do. We get all the way to, we got the tower, we got to Bleak. I say, I don't think you get a save here. So basically, I just want to get to a point where I can get a save. But still be on the road. I feel like running down to the, like I said, the mechanic shop or whatever it's called, the maintenance yard area. Just to walk in the door to get a save. Pizza's been this way. But anyway, so yeah, at some point we're going to be able to go through, I'm pretty sure anyway, an actual, you know, interior where we can get a save. If not, there's a cave at least. Look at all this stuff. Oh, is that the good flashlight? It is. Yeah, we'll grab that. 97%. It's fine. Right, yeah. Man, I'm not getting a save here. I forgot. Shoot. I could just put my bedroll down, I guess. Yeah, I forgot there's not really a save here. I'll tell you what. This will work just fine. Alright, I'll put this here for a minute. We'll do a rest, pastime. I guess to get a rest the whole hour. There we go. Got the save. So yeah, I mean, I already kind of did the recap. I mean, we got a lot done in this episode. Very happy. More to come. And we're going to get these tales done pretty quick. I mean, the next part is I've done before, so I already kind of know what to do. I don't necessarily remember exactly where everything is, but I kind of remember, you know. Well, it'll be like when we did what we did before. Hopefully I'll see some things and be like, oh yeah, okay, I remember this. But after that, that'll be the new part of the tapes that were recently released. So that'll be all brand new for me and you guys. So that'll be fun. All right, y'all, I'm done. It was a fun episode. I had a good time. I just want to thank everybody that's been checking out my videos. You guys checking out the Minecraft stuff. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I'd love to get that going. Checking out the shorts and everything. Subscribing, liking. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate it. Love to do this. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to call it an episode here. We'll pick up next time from here. I really hope you guys are having a great day. Listen, if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. I really hope you guys are having that great day, and y'all be good to each other.